So, given all that has gone down the last 6 months or so, I've tried to be a bit more open about my personal life with you guys. And so, I wanted to give you an update on how things are going now. And right off the bat, like the surgery was very successful, very good, incredibly grateful. I didn't want to give too many details beforehand just because I don't know, I'm kind of superstitious and I didn't want to jinx things. But basically, yeah, my mom had to have a parotid tumor removed, and it was very involved with the facial nerve. So there was a big risk of paralysis and a lot of other complications that were quite scary. And my mom means the world to me, so it's tough, and I'm like the primary caretaker for this surgery, and well, the only person because we're out in California, and it's just freaky. It was a 10-hour surgery, and so that's long and stressful. I'm getting like hot and sweaty just thinking and talking about it. But it all went good. Thankfully, no damage, no issue. The tumor came back benign from pathology, which is fantastic. And so once recovery is complete, she should be good as new. I will say the recovery is much more demanding and difficult than I thought. When we were heading here, we were talking about how like this is gonna be great. We're gonna get to watch like shows, and I'm gonna get to play a bunch of games and make a ton of videos. I brought like solo board games, and she brought books, and we're like, this is gonna be just so great. Like the surgery will be tough, yeah, but after like a day, it's just gonna be no. No, I don't know why we thought it would be that way, but no. So it's just been like there is a lot to do. I just have felt very overwhelmed, very involved. No time to make videos, no time to sleep, no time to do much. The clock just moves. Like all of a sudden, it's like, oh, it's an hour and a half. Wow, it felt like 10 minutes. And I'm more than happy to do it. Like I got to be there for my mom and do whatever she needs. I've told her like you can't feel bad, you can't worry. It's totally fine. This comes first, and I'm the person to do it. Like I have extreme patience and extreme care, extreme kindness. So I'm all about it. I just didn't know it would be so involved, and I felt bad and guilty, like, oh god, I was planning on doing a lot for SwitchForce. I was planning on doing a lot for Ascendant, the developer I work with. I was planning on bringing back my Marvel Snap channel. I thought I just have like all this time, and I just don't. There's so many different medications and antibiotic ointments and scar stuff and incision management and pictures of the doctors and going back and forth, icing, comfortability, nighttime food, water. Like there's just so much. It's like I think last night I fell asleep a little before midnight, and then we were up at like 1:30, 4 to 5, 8, 10. Like it's just every couple hours and during the day. So she's doing good. Today she's doing a lot better, and that's why I had some time to make this. I think I'm going to be able to get a GMM done, which will feel so good. Like, don't feel bad. Don't like, I know that the general instinct is like, don't make videos, but like, it makes me feel really good. And so if I have a moment to do it, it's so relaxing and cathartic to get something done. So I am going to get a GMM done, and I'm going to get that Nintendo news out to you. But yeah, I just, I guess 10 hours of anesthesia is a lot, and so it just takes your body for a roller coaster. And I've never really taken care of anybody from a big surgery like that. I've never had a big surgery. I've never experienced anything. So there were times where I've just felt a little like this is like too much. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I don't know how to help. I have tons of paperwork and instructions and whatever, and I'm following all that. Like I can do it, but it just sometimes is like. And I think it's hard sometimes to see your mom, be in pain or be struggling or trying to take care of her instead of your whole life. It's like the other way around. But it's gonna be good, and luckily we have like this Airbnb for a while here just to like be calm and relaxed and recover. Yeah, and like she can't like light. She's very sensitive to like light and sounds and stuff, and so like can't watch TV. So it's not like it's just not the vacation that somehow we stupidly thought it would be. Yeah, but the good news is, like I said, like more than anything, absolute gratitude to the doctors and the amazing team that was able to make this happen without any damage, without any lasting effects, and the fact that like they were really pretty confident it was going to be cancerous and that it was going to and somehow luckily we lucked out. It seems like it was just starting to maybe turn that way, but it was actually fine, and they were able to, no radiation needed, nothing like that. So that is really good. I'm really grateful. I was really fearful for a while, I've talked before on here about my parents went through a really messy divorce. I don't talk to my dad. My best friend and editor passed away in September. Can't have something bad happen to my mom. So thank goodness, knock on all the wood you have. Cheers with all the tea you got. Because that's just really good. And I'm really blessed and really lucky and very grateful that I was able to have things turn out as well as they did. And really, it sounds like probably the best, smoothest, most phenomenal outcome you could have asked for. And now the recovery is just difficult. But she'll get through that. I'll help her get through that. And videos may be a little sporadic. I am so fingers crossed that there's not a direct next week. That would be February 1st? I don't think they'll do it. I think the investor call is the 7th. So usually it's after that. So I'm hoping it's the week of Valentine's Day and not next Wednesday, because I just can't. I'm normally bouncing off the walls, and I'm just so tired. I was trying to play Marvel Snap in bed, and I was literally falling asleep as I was taking my turns, and then I'd wake up and be like, shoot, I lost. And then I'd try okay, one more. Shoot, I lost. Not good. Just so dang tired and so dang out of it. And I need a haircut, and my blonde is going away, and this is more and more when I look at this, it kind of looks like a dog, the dog something. Okay, can you see, obviously it's a woman and her, but if it kind of looks like dog ears, and the dog is howling on the beach. It's not, but I'm going to pretend it is. That makes me happy. I also have not been really eating much, and I think that's bad. I've just been stressed and occupied. So I'm going to try to eat more food today. There's some sick games to play. I want to play Dead Space Remake more. I started that. I want to play Hi-Fi Rush. That looks amazing. Still am playing Fire Emblem Engage. I was supposed to put out a Fire Emblem Engage video. I played a bunch of that. It just didn't work out. I just as I made the video talking about, RGT's serious issue and other people with things going on, your life comes first, your well-being comes first, and I just have to remember that for myself too. Practice what you preach, and I'm going to do that. And so the videos will come as soon as they can. I know this week has been light. I apologize. We'll be back on track before you know it. And hopefully there's a really cool direct to talk about with a bunch of exciting things and new games. And, I'm hoping that from here on out, 2023 is going to be awesome. The successful surgery and the glorious outcome is awesome, and just a great, I think, rocket to good things in 2023. And I've got some creative ideas, and work with the game developer is going good. And that game is going to be out in 2023. So there will be a lot of fun to have there and to play it and talk to you all about it. And then I've got other projects and stuff that I'm working on as well. And I may have a project with Google themselves. I just got an interesting DM. So that's good. Okay, I feel like I just I want to word vomit on you because it's just been a lot. But thank you so much for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support and care. Appreciate you. Want to give you an update, let you know. I will have a GMM. Don't feel bad for me. It's all good. I'm very lucky, and I appreciate all you so much. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Hug your loved ones. Be good to yourself. And until next time, SwitchForce out.